What's up, guys? This is going to be Ginger Daily number 17. And today we have some pro versus pro analysis, but at the same time, subscriber analysis, which I'm very excited for. We have Frenzy versus Professor Pro, which I'm excited for. They have gone... the phrase I want to use is back and forth for quite a while. I think Prof is generally on the winning end of the back and forth. But I think that Frenzy is incredibly good at this matchup, and I think he does a lot of really good things. So hopefully, not only will I be able to point out some things that Frenzy could be doing better, but also some things that they are both doing well. But obviously, I love this matchup. I like how Frenzy plays, so I think I can understand kind of like the concepts that are going on in his head when he chooses certain options, which I'm happy to kind of translate to you guys. And we'll see where things either go right or wrong. So, someone is telling me that it's from the UK that it's been 16-0 this period. All right, well, we're going to start winning now. So, game 1 FD, game 2 Dreamland. You won on FD, lost on Dreamland, you take it to Battlefield. I like this counter pick. You're port 1, he's port 4, which is good for you. Except the spawn right here, you generally just have to back off or do a jump shine mix up right here. And it's generally kind of risky, so I generally just back off. But Fox usually short hops off and hits me. Regardless, let's get into it and see what happens. Okay, one more second here. Sorry, I had to check a setting. Okay. So you actually go for the short hop up air, which is a little aggressive, but at the same time, this is at least less committal than the jump shine I was describing earlier. Okay, first of all, I really want you to pay attention. Things happen so quickly in like top 100 melee, guys. So he goes top platform here, and you shoot this laser. And I always talk about how, you should be watching your opponent when you're lasering. And obviously, you already know this, Frenzy. But if you know that, then like when he goes to top platform, I really don't think chasing with full hop bear is going to be like an effective strategy, right? Chasing to top platform sometimes can be okay, but generally when you're doing rising aerials, it's just not that good of an idea. Sometimes I think that full hop shine waveland down on top platform could be decent. I think that's something that not a lot of Falcos do. But I don't love chasing him up to the top platform. You give up ground control, and now like you're forced into this situation here. And I love the down air that you choose right here, but it was very close to being like a whiff punish opportunity for him when it really didn't need to be. You didn't have to chase him here. You didn't have to commit that quickly either. And unfortunately, rising down air at low percent isn't going to convert to a kill because he runs into it kind of early. Love the movement. Love that you have the corner swap here. So now he's in the corner. The back airs it's definitely an idea. He happens to full hop like at the exact correct timing and then drop down here with the shine. So like something that you could predict if he's actually full hopping out of the corner quite a bit is like you could jump shine and just catch him trying to move out of the corner with the full hop. It's such a common option with Fox that it's actually good to call out every now and then. So getting hit by that was something. I don't love that you actually take space here. I don't really like engaging in these mix-ups when Fox is on top platform and I'm directly beneath him. I think in general, the risk reward isn't worth it for you. I think that backing off and like being prepared for him to jump off on top of you, or if he's going to fall through, being ready to like laser grab or something like that is probably more effective in terms of risk reward. Full hop bear to top platform, you give up the ground again, kind of for no reason. You win the scramble, which was nice. This was definitely an opportunity. Okay, so you get this shine right here, right? So you could have shot a laser to cover the jump timing, which you just straight up didn't do, and then you use moves that weren't going to be able to reach him regardless. So this is kind of just like wasted effort, right? Just took a little bit too long. He's waiting for you in the corner again. Let me just see this one more time. So it seems like you just commit way too hard into the corner right here. And regardless, he had his shield up. So if you thought, like the visual cue that you're like going off of is that he has his shield up here, approaching with like a short hop early nair is like not the move. You know what I mean? So regardless, this option wasn't going to be very good. Also, you did it so far deep that you were probably going to cross up. The only thing that this really covered, if you covered like the exact jump timing of him coming out of shield or whatever, and in that sense, like the risk reward just isn't worth it again for you. So this is why like I like to do like a lot of late back air at like the end of Fox's like range. Drug Fox talks a lot about how the spacing you want to set up against Fox as often as possible is being directly outside of up smash out of shield range against Fox. So if you have him in shield and you're outside of up smash out of shield range, you're very advantaged. So like walling out with like late back airs right here or up tilts and then like reacting to full hops with full hop back air now that he has some percent on him is very, very good. Not only that, but you could call out things a little bit harder if you wanted with like short hop up air to call out the full hop, or like I said before, like the jump shine or anything like that, because he has to run into your moves here essentially. And you can even laser at this range, and he effectively can't do anything to you out of shield. So for you to commit that hard when you had such an advantageous position already set up for you is a little unfortunate, I think. Nice down air, he overextends. It's good. I like the full hop timing to the top platform. I like the drop-off turnaround laser here. Nice. I said drop-off, I meant jump off. So that was really good. That laser didn't work out. Okay, you had a pressure sequence here. What did you go for? I just want to look at this one more time. Laser shine into, I guess, laser again is what it looks like. Which is a little unfortunate here. Give me one more second. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he calls it out. You roll into him. He read you. He read you again. He read you again. So let's see. Did we tech it place twice here? We teched it place twice here. So the best way to mitigate damage if you're going to be DIing an up throw to the top platform here is not to tech it place, but actually to tech to the right. It's actually pretty difficult for them to get a follow-up. Sometimes they can run off and then full hop double jump aerial you, depending on which direction you tech, and your percent and all of that. But that was probably going to be the best thing that you could do here, because teching in place just makes it very easy for him to follow up. And an unfortunate angle, but that's okay. You've done a lot of good things so far. I don't love that you're hanging out on the top platform so often. I really think that, like, or you're at least, like, chasing him up to the top platform, and then you end up there. It seems like he's just, like, position swapping constantly. Like, look, you went up to top platform to chase him. You didn't hit him again. And even if you did hit him, like, is it a meaningful opening? No. And so, like, you're on the ground, and then it's like, okay, well, you keep jumping above him, and then he keeps hitting you for it. This doesn't feel like an effective strategy for me. That was a good down air. Unfortunate back air timing, though. Yes, really good lasers, a great shine grab. That was all very, very good from you. Even though he called out like this with the spot dodge, he could have even been attempting like a shine out of shield or something, which he can shine out of shield your shine grab, but I mean, like, he'd have to be nearly frame perfect, I'm pretty sure. Let me see this. I love the laser spacing, and the late aerial approach was excellent. This is crazy. I actually just, the last analysis I did, I'm pretty sure, was Dr. Jones versus Dark Atma. And it was another Falco who gave up ground control so frequently when his strength was most definitely the ground. It's like, when you're on the ground, I feel like you're doing things incredibly well. I think the corner pressure options could be a little bit different. I think that you could have poked with a little bit more laser forward tilt. He's also been shielding in the corner for a little bit, so like laser grab could be effective. So I really feel like, you know, you had certain things that you could have done and instead chose some like subpar options. But at the same time, I feel like when you're in the thick of it in neutral on the ground, I feel like you're doing very like correct options pretty consistently. And here you are, like, getting a real meaningful opening, and a late back air deep into the corner is really nice. Giving your position. So something I'm trying to do more recently is I shoot these lasers in the hopes that I catch them side being. Right? It's very weird. I have to think about this a little bit more. Because I actually think that, like, runoff shine stall or short hop shine stall turnaround and then just back airing the side B on reaction, if they're at a percent where they just die to the back air, I think is just better. Because even if you hit them with the laser, they can drop down sweet spot right here, and then you still have to put them into a mix-up situation. So I think maybe runoff shine stall is just better than lasering here. I remember, I'm pretty sure it was you that sent me a question, like, is it even worthwhile to, like, run off double laser, because if I get hit by the side B, I just die? Or maybe it was sleepy laser. Either way, it's like, yeah, I don't think those are worth it. And, like, if I don't think that's worth it, then is, like, short hop lasering even worth it either? Like, potentially, for sure. But if you laser at the wrong timing, and then they jump through, and they side B right as you laser or something, a lot of times, too, check this out, when you do a short hop laser, you might try to be shooting it at, like, this height or whatever, right? But your head actually extends so much higher than that. So Fox can up B or side B higher than your laser height and actually just hit you for doing this. So I really think that runoff, shine stall, turn around, back air might just be like the most effective thing to do here. And he definitely dies if you hit him with it here, and you definitely could have killed him on reaction. So it's an option you should really consider more frequently. Careful with the commitments in the corner here. The full hop or the short hop double jump, a little risky, not awful. This was a case of you not reacting well enough to the situation. I actually don't know this, but I'm wondering how much more stun you actually take from a laser that's been reflected by a shine as opposed to a power shielded laser. I don't actually know if there is a difference, but I have to imagine it's like a couple frames. So maybe like just be prepared for that, because like he was sitting in a shine before you even shot the laser, right? Like he was sitting in a shine since here. So you definitely could have reacted to yourself getting hit by the laser and done something better than like light shield, because I think you were trying to you were probably trying to grab, I'm assuming. So you probably could have done a better option, or like taken the laser and dashed back, or done something a little bit better. But that's okay. Oh, I love that corner pressure. There's excellent passive pressure with the double jump. And then the waveland, amazing. Really, really good. There were a lot of layers to that. It was excellent. This is what I was talking about before, right? Like, this is a situation where, like, yeah, you hit him with the laser, but, like, what does it get you? Sometimes they can just drop down and then side B shorten, and then, or a side B sweet spot even, and you just die. Or you don't die. They don't die, and sometimes you get clipped and then reversed. It's a nice nair here. Good prediction. I would have liked to see you turn your back and use back air, just because it's a little bit safer and everything, but that's okay. Oh, this is an opportunity. You can't let Fox chase you on side platforms with drift ins like this without shining them out of shield. This needs to be combo time. Any opportunity, it is incredibly important to take advantage of any opportunity you get to open up Fox really, really hard, which is essentially a late down air or a shine at low percent, because it's really difficult in neutral to like open him up super hard. You essentially need to get like late down air in neutral into shine, or like a running shine, or laser shine combo, or like you need to grab him and then he needs to like fail the execution test of getting out of the grab. So like when he hands you this opening for free, this has to be something. So for you to full hop away, this is like an execution flub. I would go grind this a million times out of a million. And I know that the up air is difficult to shine on a shield too, but you have to be good at it. You have to be. Otherwise he could just chase you on side platforms with no risk, and then like you full hop, which took way too much time, and now you're paying for it, right? Okay. I think like it was pretty obvious that he was giving you a ledge here for free. Also, you definitely did not have to double jump into this. This is a situation that so many Foxes are so good at. I think that you didn't want to double jump into this. I think that you did double jump into this because you were expected to get shined here. So it's good that he threatened the space here like you were going to get shined. So you're like, oh, I'll double jump away or whatever. Even if that was the case, you should just be holding in and take the shine, then double jump, then come back. Fading to ledge here is like really what you want to do. The early double jump is just like almost never going to pan out. And even if you were going to go up here, you need to choose one of two things. You need to go up higher, which probably isn't going to be good, and then force a fast fall mix up or a non-fast fall mix up, or you need to go like to the ledge. I'm pretty sure those are like your two best options here. And I feel like you chose like a subpar angle, and he just had time to smack you. I like the attempted shine grab here. Does he shield drop away from the shine grab? Let me see this. He does. Wow. It's actually really good by him. Unfortunate tech flub. It's so simple sometimes that, like, this is actually the second opening, like, in, like, the last 10 seconds that he's just really gotten because you got a tech flub. So now you're in the corner. People don't talk about how much this matters. So you just got opened up by full hop drill, and you're like, okay, I took 8%. He didn't even get the tech chase. You're in the corner. If you go for short hop laser here and he gets this running shine, you die. So it's like, okay, well now you're kind of forced to put up your shield, and then he double shines you, and it's like, oh shit. But he's able to jump away. So like this is a bad situation. You want to try to avoid this at all costs. So like you flubbing your execution here might seem like 8%, but this is a big deal. It's very hard for you to work your way back into neutral and somehow flip the script on him without an extremely hard read if Fox is at low percent in this kind of situation. So like rolling here was probably going to be pretty good for you because he did the shine jump shine. I would have probably liked to see that. And then like execution flub again, and then you get punished on the descent because you didn't want to jump that high, and it was very telegraphed that you're going to have to descend like this, right? And also very good players are really good. If Falco full hops in the corner, running shine is just a very good option for Fox to be doing. You probably had enough time to do it down air actually. Got to work on your pressure a little bit for sure. I don't know if you're going for laser shine laser, but like Prof seems to be the type of like I remember Mango said to me once, he's like, you just have to figure out what kind of fox you're fighting. He's like, you got to figure out if you're fighting the ones that hold their shield for a really long time and you like shine grab them, or you like shine fade away aerial or something, or are you fighting the ones that like instantly do the shine on a shield? Because against those you have to shine wave dash back and you have to like double shine, right? Because you got to mix them up. And you got to like beat out their timings. It seems like Prof is just willing to attempt to shine out a shield immediately. So I'm assuming that like a double shine would work extremely well against him, or a shine wave dash back. I feel like you could really catch him on his landings because he almost always jump shines too, and then comes back down to try and punish. So attempt to do more double shine or shine wave dash back because this was an excellent ledge dash laser. Very like it's like a hard read kinda, but you like react to the positioning. This is all excellent. It's very very good up until the point where like. It looked like you were attempting like a short hop something. I would love to see a double shine. She get knocked down here. Punish. Yeah, you spot dodge. He delays his punish, which is just unfortunate. He's reading you a lot. It's obvious to me that there's a lot of layers in like the conditioning setup for both of you. So consider. I'm not sure of any of this, but I would consider trying some options. That are like a little bit like not you, if that makes sense. Like one time I was having a lot of trouble with Fox, or maybe it was Kalindi or something, and I watched Westballs play, and Kalindi and I noticed that Westballs, when he gets knocked down in the corner, you know how you put up your shield? Westballs just full hops on wake up. And I was like, what? I've never thought to full hop on wake up. I like always spot dodge or roll. Those were my two options. I spot dodged or rolled. And he just full hops on wake up. And waking up or options out of shield or options off the ledge are really, really clear ways of doing kind of like anti-frenzy things, right? Or like analyze what you do and do something different. Because like this is like not the first time that he's like totally baited out your wake up option and directly punished you for it, right? So like here, consider like rolling on wake up. Consider like dashing back or dashing away. I don't know if you dash on wake up ever, but it's very, very good and very, very effective on Fox. Let me just see this real quick. Yeah, I love that angle. This is like the very high up angle that I was talking about before. Ledge dash roll. Be careful doing ledge dash roll a lot, but that's okay. He tried to whiff punish you. A very nice auto cancel back air timing. Really good combo. Kill him, please. Please, 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 please. Oh, no. We messed up a few things here, okay? So here, okay, first of all, I just want you to recognize that the two times that you've attempted to run into the corner with Nair, it has not worked out. It's put you in this situation. And like very luckily, he was late on his whiff punish. You didn't end up, like you're at the higher percent here. Like he nicks you here and you could just die. Very nice, good read, great DI mix-ups. This is all excellent. Now this is a full hop down air. He is just dead on reaction. He is so close to the stage with this full hop down air, he's dead. So the hesitation was a little unfortunate. You back air, which covered this angle, right? And you were pretty close to him, so you covered a few different angles. But like if he went down like at you or something, where your original position was, then this edge guard just doesn't work. And he's just dead here. He's not dead off this back air. Now lasers have to serve a purpose if you're going to shoot them when you're edge guarding. The first one could be so that he has to up B, right? Because if he doesn't, he's going to fall into the laser with no jump. Now, the second one has to be to cover the up B to the ledge, because he's too high up in this situation for this laser to mean anything, unless you're going to be cutting off an angle, right? And you just don't, so he gets the ledge for free. Like, he should have been dead here on reaction, and even if not, there should have been a more effective edge guard. You're not jumping at the right time when he's on the ledge either. This double jump was, like, very improperly timed based on like when he grabbed the ledge, because double jumping against Fox at the edge of the ledge dash range is actually very effective, but like you double jumped and by the time he had done regular get up, like you weren't going to be able to like descend on top of him. Yeah, a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Does he just regular get up run past? Is that what he does? Let me just look. Yeah. So this is something that Drug Fox talked to me about. If you're corner pressuring and you're going for this down air, it almost never works. I can't say that. I was going to say I essentially lost to Mango because I went for this down air a bunch. I was trying to corner pressure with this down air all the time. Mango would either wait for me right here or he'd run past me because you cover this sliver of space. When you use your back air and you drift in, right? Like you drift in coming from here, you cover this space, right? You cover if he runs through you. You cover if he sits right here. Your back air covers so much space. So pressuring the corner with your back turned, if you're not going to be like on the ground fading away doing a down air or doing like laser forward tilt, laser run up grab, or anything like that, you should probably just have your back turned and be back airing. Especially like pay attention to percents. It really, really matters. If he's at 84 and you back air him, like that's nearly a guaranteed stock gone, right? Or at least it sets up for a very effective edge guard position. And it is very difficult for Fox to get past. The down air is like much easier for them to get past. So pay attention to that for sure. Let me just see this again. I love the laser nair right there. It's a good down air. I do not support that dash attack, but it ended up working out. Unfortunate laser height right there too. Definitely could have shot this laser a little bit higher, but that's okay. You cover the ledge, kinda, because you ended up covering a higher angle. When he's this far away, I would have liked to see you grab the ledge a little bit sooner. Well, I mean, you expected that laser to hit, so you probably, it was a little odd for you because he was just taking off. But shine stall and then like kind of react to the options would be really, really good there. But that's okay. So you're a stock up here. Let me just see. Oh, he's invincible. You can't shield drop past him, right? I think like light shielding side platform here would be excellent. You went to the side platform. He like stayed in center stage for a little while. You just have to like somehow find your way back to neutral. But I think like shield dropping down through here gets covered by so much stuff. Be very careful. I stress this so much. You need to be very careful against people when they have invincibility. Like you would probably need to be more careful than you think you do. The amount of times I've gone back into my own sets and been like, okay, let's see what I did wrong. I'm like, oh yeah, I was winning neutral. Okay, I hit that edge guard. Like, oh yeah, my execution was a little bad, but okay, I'm playing really solid. Oh, I outplayed him there too. That was nice. And it's like, okay, how do I lose? I can't lose to this guy. I'm destroying him. And then it's like, boom, I get hit by invincible back air because I'm like spamming tech skill. It's like, okay, well, that can't happen again. And it's like, oh, he run up grabs me because I was just shielding on the ground. I'm like, oh, and he kills me off it. I'm like, okay, well, you can't outplay like meaningfully an invincible person. Your entire job here is position and damage mitigation. You try to end the invincibility with the best position possible, and you try to mitigate the amount of damage that somebody can force onto you. So either like go to the ledge and refresh a bunch, and I'm sure you've thought about this against Prof, and I'm sure he's hit you for doing a bunch of different things. You go to the ledge and do a bunch of your different ledge mix-ups. You know the laser land on side platform thing. You know how to ledge dash. Or go like up to the top platform, light shield with your back turned, light shield on side platform, or like potentially even like try to shield and then roll past when he like gets near you. You can either roll to the ledge or roll like forward. Those are actually good options. So be careful like trying to transition your movement like that, this shield drop here, or if you just try to run past him or something. Very rarely does that like work out very well for you, because like you're up in this game. The only reason you died here is because you like messed around with the invincibility a little bit. So I really can't stress that enough. Okay, the auto cancel back air shines are like working out, but I think it's because Prof doesn't seem to be willing to like open you up with up smash, and is also standing like at kind of a weird distance away from you. Because like these auto cancel back airs can go very wrong for you. I'm letting you know that right now. Like even if he's late on the punish with the up smash against your auto cancel back air, if he spaces it around your shine, you just get grabbed, or you get up smash, right? And he can actually space grab around your shine too. So like, be very careful doing auto cancel back air at high or at low percent against Fox. It almost never turns in. Like even if you hit Fox with a rising auto cancel back air at 0, he has frame advantage against you. This is not a good thing to be doing. I've talked to a lot of like mid-level Falcos that I see, like at low percent, their game plan is to just spam auto cancel back air and hope it combos into shine. And then they get opened up with like, they get shined instead, or they get up smashed, or they get grabbed for back airing them. They get the back air, then they get opened up. So like, yes, this worked out, but you have to be very careful and like maybe consider retooling your early percent game plan against Fox, because it needs to be like, okay, he's at like low percent. I can't just be whipping out high aerials, right? Love the late down air. Love the grab out of that too. No shine. I think you may have attempted to shine, but that's okay. Love the late back air corner pressure too. So I feel like I do the same thing where I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to cover these angles right here. I'm going to cover these angles. And then it's whatever. I think the idea on Battlefield especially is to cover the lowest possible angle they have, right? Cover this angle, and if they go any higher, he's at 70% and you just back air him. So try to cover this angle as often as possible. I really think this is where the money is. Like, you do it here, and this is becoming more and more standard for Foxes to, like, go low with this up B. But, like, cover the low angles, and if they end up going high, react and then hit them. Especially, again, I feel like you're not paying enough attention to percents. Like, if you back air him here, he's off the stage, you laser. One more back air, this game's just over, right? So, like, back airing again, or, like, down airing again in the platform tech chase, or whatever you want, is very, very effective. And then you cover these angles as well. Because losing out on this down air, doing this, isn't just not killing him. Not only is this not killing him, it's giving him corner position, right? Oh, don't tell me you lose off of it. Oh, no. So, like, we have to end our combos and our edge guards in advantage state. That's the goal. Is, like, we end the combos, we end the edge guards in advantage state. We can't just, like, throw out, okay, this is, like, my stock ending thing, or, like, okay, I think I can get one more hit, so I'm going to try to hit him. Or, like, all right, this is my corner pressure situation, and then you overextended the corner, because we die for that. This is how everybody will look at this and be like, oh, poor Falco. Falco's such a glass cannon. Falco, oh, no. And it's like, well, if we just did everything correctly on reaction, or, like, covered the most amount of things kind of, like, optimally or whatever, right? We cover the lower angle, and we're still able to cover the higher angles, because he can't get past the down air, so he has to go around it. Yeah. So this is just, like, very unfortunate. Make sure everything you do has a purpose, and make sure that you're trying to leave yourself in advantage states against all these characters. That is one of the, like, staples of how I am successful in the game. Is, like, almost never do you see me doing some crazy thing that's gonna, like, leave me in some awful state. I mean, sometimes when I'm playing friendlies or whatever, right? But even then, it's, like, kind of a good idea occasionally. Like, if I go out and try to trade with Fox's up B with my Nair, I know it'll kill him, and I know if it hits me, like, I'm alive, and I'm pretty certain I can cut off enough angles for it to be effective, and blah, 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 blah. So, like, certain things, for sure, but, like, I position myself so, like, I don't overcommit very much. If I do end up committing in the corner, it has to be, like, with a late aerial once I have them off balance, and I know that I can force, like, an effective pressure mix-up because, like, they're in the corner, they can no longer back up any farther. Every single time you attempted a high aerial into the corner against him, it didn't work out. You ended up just position swapping, and then, like, some of the edge guards, you'd, like, either commit too hard on or not commit in the right ways. You didn't shoot your laser at the right time. You didn't do the down air to cover enough space here. And it's like these opportunities are, like, literally what make and break things, right? So you have to be very careful with, like, ending up in these sort of positions after you had total advantage. It's really, really unfortunate. It's a similar thing too, and this is kind of a separate concept, but it's just like when you were giving up the ground. It's like when you go up to the top platform, you had advantage on the ground. Like, you have him in laser control, you're good, but he just jumps away, and you're like, okay, he's up there, I'm gonna chase him. And it's like, well, he's at 0, what are you gonna do to him? And then you try to, like, full hop back here or whatever. You come down, and it's like, okay, well, now I'm in the corner, he's on the ground already. So he's position swapping you all the time. He goes to the top platform to bait you. Oh, I'm up here. You chase him, and then he's down here. It's like, haha, well, now I have the ground, and I'm not in laser stun. So, like, what are you going to do? And, like, you come down from top platform, and although you didn't get directly punished very often in this match, it's like, it very easily can turn into that. And it's like, well, how do you make a big, meaningful opening happen from the top platform to the ground against Fox, right? Your whole goal is to get back to the ground, is essentially how that's going to go, right? So make sure you're holding your ground. Make sure you're ending things in advantage states. Make sure you're not overcommitting in the incorrect ways. Make sure that you're utilizing some of your tools a little bit more effectively, like I said, with that laser edge guard. I really feel like when you were on the ground, you forced a lot of really good pressure mix-ups. You mixed up a bunch of different things. Like I said, I can tell that he's reading you on certain particular small things, and it makes it difficult for me to be like, oh, well, like, you know, this is what you should just do instead. It's like, well, you teched in place twice. Does he know you like to take in place a lot? Does he know you like to spot dodge on wake up a lot? Because he read it. But like, should I tell you to roll to the right? If I tell you to roll to the right, you might just be like, oh, well, I was rolling to the right for the last 2 years, and, you know, Prof was really reading that, so I started teching in place, and I thought it was going to be more effective. It's like, well, I don't really know the context behind that. But just reconsider, you know, not only the directions you're teching, what you're doing off of wake up, the methods, or not the methods, the things that you do off the ledge, right? If you're ledge dash rolling every single time, we didn't get to see it that often, or even ledge dash shielding. I'm pretty sure you ledge dash shield almost every time, but then you laser dash shield one of the times. It's like, you know, laser dash back a little bit more often, laser full hop a little bit more often, full hop out of the corner a little bit more often, right? Yeah, there are so many good ideas in here and so many things that were well executed. I don't want you to think that it's all criticism, but I just know that you have so much potential in you that I want to see you hold on to those advantage states and like make sure that you're doing the right things. Also, like I said, make sure that you are retooling what you do against Fox at low percent. I really think that that's like gonna be really effective for you, because like going for those auto cancel back airs and like randomly getting the shines is not gonna. It's long term. If you play against Leffen, I don't know how often you play against Leffen. I guess you are from Europe or whatever. But like this sort of thing just doesn't work. If you play against KJH, if you play against Leffen, like a lot of times, like he's just gonna bop you for the sorts of things. But that's what I got for this one. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Frenzy, if you have any clarifying questions, feel free to reach out to me. You know I'll answer you on Discord. If anybody has any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.